Welcome back, everyone. This is Heroes Brews with Nerdy Dudes. Kev's back in. Court subbed out. She had a fun week talking about Arrow and drinking some stone cold beers. But today starts a new week. It's a new... What day is it, Kev?
It's Beer of the Week Day.
And
Who did that last time, by the way?
Court did. And
nice.
I told Court that it might have an echo or might not, based off how holy she is. She didn't have an echo. Didn't happen. It's only a Kevin thing to have the echo.
That's okay. I could have passed on the echo for one.
Hey, I'm next up. I'm still trying to get the echo. Every time I've done it, I've choked and spurted out and crashed.
You'll get it, man. You'll get it. It takes time.
It does. But, Kev, on this Beer of the Week Day, what are we drinking?
Oh, dude, we're going back to Hershey, PA, and we're having the new Troegs beer, Lucky Holler.
And
this is their fall. This is like their new fall IPA, I believe. Oh, you got it in bottles, my friend.
I do. And I'm cracking it open with the what? The usual
Troegs bottle opener?
The usual Nugget Nectar bottle opener for the Troegs. I haven't had it yet. Kev's had it, right?
I have multiple times. Each time was fantastic. I don't know if this beer is replacing their. You know how they did it was like a hop cycle series. So every season they were gonna have a new IPA out.
Yeah.
And I think in the spring it was, or in the summer it was Field Study. And then in the fall, typically, which was one of my favorite beers of theirs, Hop Knife. Now, yes. I don't know if this has been replaced, or this is replacing Hop Knife now. Because I think they ventured over to Washington State, if I'm not mistaken, and went and harvested hops. And that's what's used in this guy right here. But I believe they're calling it, as of right now, their fall IPA. But at the same time, this may be a new year-round beer. This might not be a seasonal thing. I don't know for sure.
I guess we'll fact check that. It smells delicious. Kev, do you want to show the actual color of it? Our orange juice beer?
Yeah, so it's your typical hazy looking, orange juicy looking color. If you're a fan of hazy IPAs, which again, those are the popular thing right now, I think you'll enjoy it.
Yes, it's very tasty. I'm a big fan of this. This might get a 5 on my Untapped.
Yeah, it's good, man. Once again, Troegs putting out a decent product.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, I'm digging it. I love the can design. I love the color.
It kind of reminds me of like St. Patty's Day-ish. I don't know why.
You know what? I was thinking that too.
I mean, obviously the green and the white, but like the little stems and flowers kind of thing for some reason just makes me think St. Patty's Day.
I could definitely see that. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't know. I don't know, man. I love it. That's for sure. I was trying to see if there was anything else on here on the can. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if this is replacing Hop Knife. I would be sad if it was replacing Hop Knife. Because if I were to compare the two, I prefer Hop Knife over Lucky Holler. This is not to disgrade Lucky Holler. I think it's a delicious beer. I just prefer the style of IPA that Hop Knife was. It was more of a West Coast style than this New England style that Lucky Holler is.
I do think I like this one better than Hop Knife. I really like the taste of it. It's very easy to drink.
I get it. These are the popular things. These people want, you got to give them what the fans want.
I like the juiciness. I'm always it's my mood. The juicy beers are just easy to drink. As long as you can taste that, those hops, that beer taste, it's key. But again, I do like that bitterness in a lot of IPAs. It just depends on my mood. Like,
sure,
I can go hazy, and swap back to a normal IPA or like a West Coast IPA, and they'd be like, damn, like, why am I not drinking the normal IPAs? Because that bitterness and that, not harsh taste, but I don't want to say bitter again, but I guess that bitter taste is just fantastic. But when I want something smooth, this is easy to drink. It's delicious. It's Troegs. You did another one very well. So.
Oh yeah, Troegs. They got it, and it's really funny. I remember seeing an interview with the brothers, Trogner. That might be the pronunciation of their last name. I apologize if I'm butchering it completely, but they did say that they were not that they were never going to do a New England style, because this is when New England styles were coming out. It seemed like, okay, this is like the next craze. People are really enjoying this more juicy kind of IPA style, very heavy, very either citrusy or like kind of melon flavors and stuff like that. That Troegs would never do that completely, but we might kind of do a spin on it per se. And to me, this and this is not like a negative statement, even though it might sound like one, but to me, it tastes like all the other New England IPAs that are out there right now. But it's a popular thing. I get it. I mean, you got to do what's being demanded. People, the consumer, the craft beer consumer, they friggin' love these things. They love these things.
Yeah, but
everybody is brewing these.
You have to also take consideration, like, I've had hazy IPAs from like Massachusetts, New York, New Jersey, and the water plays a big factor. And if you're a big beer fan, know this. And I can like taste those differences. And when it comes to Pennsylvania and it comes to like the water around the area, it just makes a whole difference in their beers. Like hazy IPAs in PA, I think outdo any other state. I can't say Colorado. I know they're a big contender. I haven't had much from Colorado, if any. So this to me is a delicious New England IPA. I'm a big fan of it.
And I enjoy them. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I definitely, there's sometimes where I'm in the mood for something like this. If I had the choice between a West Coast style and like a New England style or the hazier IPA, for me personally, I go more towards the West Coast. It's funny you bring up Colorado. When I think about when I went there 2 years ago, I don't ever remember having a hazy IPA out there. Isn't that kind of crazy? I don't ever remember having it. We went to like 13 breweries, and I never remember having one. Which is weird.
I think that's when it was starting to come about, like more popularity for the hazy IPAs. Then, I think if you would go now, I think you'd see a lot, and I think you'd probably drink a few.
Probably. I mean, hey, like I don't get me wrong, and I feel like when I'm saying this stuff, I'm kind of putting it down, and I really don't mean to do that. It's just, I don't know. It's not my first choice in IPA style, but I get that they're popular. I really do, and I can understand why they're popular. Because I just think that with everyone's palates, it just seems that people migrate more towards this because it's not so in your face hop. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I think that people just prefer this as an easier drinking beer. So 100%. I totally get it. And I think if you're a fan of this, you're absolutely going to love this one because it is delicious.
And you can slip it into like a little orange juice container and just bring it to you wherever you want, concert. Actually, not concerts. That's not a thing right now. But like, when the movie theaters open up next week or soon, I think next week, just bring your orange juice, sneak it in, and have a nice hazy IPA in there. That will tell the difference,
Oh, are movie theaters opening up?
I think so. I think on the 20th.
Really?
Yeah.
Get out of here. Okay. This is news. I keep feeling like I hear that they're going to open up, and then they keep pushing things back.
Well, what is it? That X-Men, the horror X-Men movie.
New Mutants.
New Mutants. That's coming out on the 28th. Only in theaters.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Can you believe that, man? That was supposed to come out like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, we're not going straight, on demand. You're going to go to theaters and see this. Which I think it looks pretty good. I will say. I'm pretty excited to see it. But I don't know if I'm going to rush to theaters to see it. I'll be honest.
No, I'm not worried about going to theaters right now. I want things to cool down. Especially because did you hear AMC's doing 15-cent tickets for like their anniversary or something, but like that's just trying to like throw more people into your theaters, which isn't the right thing to do right now.
I know.
Like do that after, like wait a few months after your opening before you start offering 15-cent tickets.
Yeah, I don't know, man. There's nothing that has convinced me enough. I mean, even if you told me, honestly, even if you told me that Matt Reeves' Batman is gonna come out next week or something like
I think
that,
you'd go. I think you'd go.
I don't know, man. I don't know if it's worth it. I really don't know if it's worth it. I mean, if it comes out and people go see it and they're like, this is the best Batman film ever, maybe I would consider.
They should get the desanitizers that the NFL players have. Everyone's got to walk through at the theater entrance the spray, the disinfectant spray.
If they end up installing those, then maybe I would consider. I'm super excited for Chris Nolan's new movie Tenet.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for Tenet. But at the same time, I said I can't wait for it. I can wait for it because I'm not really going to rush to theaters to go see it. So I'm curious to see how this is going to turn out with these movies.
Yeah, but we'll this was Beer of the Week number 97. We're on the road to 100. If you have any thoughts what we should have for number 100, let us know. We're probably not going to take those ideas because I think we're going to collab on it because we want it to be special. But maybe if you come up with a good one. We can still
share ideas.
Yeah, right?
Let us know.
But, Kev, as always,
stuck.
It's been an honor. It's been a privilege. Cheers.
Cheers.